Hello gamers, my name is KK and today this is the new freaking rubric. Finally, we have something new and it is the God boosted heroes. How long can they last? And I'm gonna create the whole specific set of challenges on how can we hyper boost and god boost our towers and what are the criteria basically on how are we gonna get them. First, I decided to limit this one to around 120, even though we know that almost like half of the heroes can go past this point pretty easily. Still, I think it should be reasonable because the other heroes are gonna struggle significantly. And today we are beginning with the strongest hero in the game, and we already know that he's most likely gonna reach level around 120, even though Churchill might struggle as well. The allowance that I have today is that I begin with the Dart Monkey and I place the Churchill immediately after and I sell the Dart Monkey. Okay, we have the monkey knowledge turned on and there is quite a lot of things that we need to discuss to set the boundaries really clearly. Okay, so the only towers that are allowed to be placed with the hero are the Ice Tower 0 to 5 in order to stun the blimps. Then the Glue Gunner 0 to 5 and the Alchemist, the Perma-Brew. That's it. And the towers that can be placed but not in the close vicinity near the hero. The Submarine 500 in order to make the abilities appear quicker, just to minimize the cooldown time. And also we are allowed to have the MAB because this is no damage tower. Basically we can use all no damage towers and the abilities. We can also use the Engineer, but Engineer cannot be placed near the hero. Engineer needs to be placed to the right and almost at the end of the map so that it doesn't deal damage and so that we can see the results of the experiment really clearly, because if more towers deal damage it's gonna be a mess. I thought that I should not use the Bomb Tower 520 because it's really strong against blimps and it deals massive damage and it will steal a lot of DPS from the heroes and the experiment will not be as clean. Next one, we are allowed to use abilities in whatever order we want to, and we can combine them. So, for example, if I overclock and use the Homeland Defense at the same time, this is totally fine, and this is what we are supposed to do. And okay, so all the DPS that Ice Tower, Glue Gunner, and Alchemist consume is not being counted, and we neglect it. But what's important is that we will judge upon how many pops does the hero himself deal at the end of round 120, because we know for certain that up to round 120 there are 8 and something million pops. Basically we can round it up to 8 million pops. And this is the thing. So, how many pops will the hero be able to get out of these 8 million pops, or if the hero will be able to get them at all? Because there is a possibility that the hero will struggle. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, Churchill is not one of those who's gonna struggle, but I'm not gonna speed up the process because today I want to tell you the story. The good thing about this series is that I'm gonna be telling you each new video with this kind of challenge, I will be telling you the story from my life. And today we are talking about the traveling. So I've been traveling quite a lot in my relatively short life. I'm 20 right now. I've been to at least like 30 to 50 trips to the different countries, and I've been in a lot of countries in Europe, in some countries in Asia, in Africa, and I have been also to the Canada. So I have quite the spectrum of traveling experiences. So today we're speaking about the Turkey in Istanbul in Turkey. So I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of this city. It is very well-known city for many reasons, and I personally also do like this city. I've been twice to Istanbul, and I will be going there for the third time in how much? In 4 days from now. So I might even share a few experiences with you, maybe with the video footage or not. It depends on if you wanted to see this. Okay, so Istanbul. What's so good about this city? Why is it one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world? First, the thing that I personally like about the city is the pace. If you've ever been to New York or big cities like these, Istanbul is one of those giant cities that always has its flow, but it's pretty unique because New York is the city. I'm gonna be comparing them because I think these cities are similar. New York is the largely populated city, but it has how to put it? It has a very different vibe because Istanbul is the Islamic city, so it's in the Islamic country, and there are different traditions and different feel to the whole city. What do I mean by this? I'm not saying like that there are religious fanatics, etc. I'm just saying that the Eastern, or how to put it, like I'm not gonna pinpoint any specific cultures. I'm just gonna say, like, because religion is the most important thing here, the Islamic culture is different and it has the different vibe. What do I mean by this? What vibe am I talking about? Look, the whole thing about the Islamic vibe is that it is slower, but there is some enjoyment to it. It is hard to describe in words, but let me draw the picture in your mind. So, when you come to New York, you see the fast-paced city. It's pretty dirty and you just go wherever you want to. Nobody cares about you, and the similar vibe you have here. But when you are here, you can, in Istanbul, you can just have a break, go to the nearby cafe, and just the time just almost stops. It's like in the movies. You drink some chai. Chai is the black tea, the traditional black tea in Turkey and some Arabic countries. It's the flavor of chai is slightly different from the regular, for example, British black tea. It is much stronger. If I were to compare, it feels like you are drinking some oak because the flavor is so strong that I personally associate it with the oak smell. Okay, not that I tasted the oak, but that's what my mind pictures each time I drink chai. So, and the good thing about chai is that its flavor and smell is so strong that it can just slow you down. It slows your mind down and you just chill. If you smoke, you also light up the cigarette and you just enjoy the atmosphere. Nobody is gonna tell you like to hurry up, etc. You are just enjoying the vibes of this city. Also, because Turkey's economy is not reliant, but the tourism is quite a good piece of Turkish economy, and this is why most of the popular cities such as Istanbul, Izmir, Ankara and Antalya, in these cities local residents are used to treating the tourists with the high level of service, let's put it this way, and you're almost always gonna be satisfied with how Turkish people serve you. So it's very interesting mix between the, let's put it, old Islamic customs that have a lot of discrimination, etc., and the new Western worldview and how these two merge in one city. Also, the good interesting thing about the Istanbul is that this city is located on two continents at the same time, Europe and Asia. It's right in between in the don't really remember the name, the term. Okay, it's the place that it is located called Bosphor. It's the narrow. It's not the river. I don't remember the term. If you know what Bosphor is, write in the comments. So basically, it's the connection between two seas, and the Istanbul is the big trade city that is located on this kind of connection. Also, this is hence why it is a rich city, and why is it so big? If you think that New York is big, you haven't seen the Istanbul. It's giant. It's very big city, not just in terms of the skyscrapers, but also in terms of area, because the population of Istanbul is roughly 20 million residents. For just to compare, New York is 7 to 8 million residents, and we are not talking the illegal residents. We're talking just the permanent residents who live in this city. It is so big that it houses 1/4 of the whole population of Turkey. So it's pretty interesting to visit there and to see this mixture. What I personally, one of the most memorable things for me in Istanbul were the Balik Ekmek. It is the kind of food where on the seashore, basically there are a lot of bridges, and under those bridges there are two types of restaurants. First type is located directly under the bridges, that have the windows where you can see the water, and you will see both the sunrise and sunfall, or how is it called? Oh, my English is so bad. Not the sunfall. Sunset. Okay, sunrise and sunset. But I will still improve my English so that I don't forget these words. Okay, so you can see both sunrise and sunset, and it's pretty beautiful there. But it's not the most memorable thing for me. What I personally liked the most was the Balik Ekmek places. It is there are like 10 boats that are connected to the shore, and on these boats they serve the fresh fish with the bread and some vegetables. It's just this kind of sandwiches, but they are extremely delicious because the fish is fresh and they cook it in a simple but effective way. They grill it, and it is one of the most freaking delicious things that I ate in my life. The most powerful memory that I have from this city, even though there are a lot of beautiful architectural wonders in this city, such as Hagia Sophia. This is the enormous mosque, and just to compare it, I would say it's hard to compare it to the other things. Okay, I would say it. Damn, it's hard. How big is it? If you are standing beside it, I would say that there can be easily 10,000 people just surrounding it in one line. This is how big this mosque is. It's the biggest mosque. It is really beautiful as well, but the taste of Balik Ekmek is just on another level. Okay, and as you can see, we completed this one very easily, and Churchill just annihilated everything on this level. Why is that? What's so good about Churchill? Churchill has very good DPS, he can pop all Bloon types, and his level 3 ability increases spears, I think, by 3 times or so. So his already really high DPS and the good stats overall are tripled. On top of that, we overclock, which doubles the attack speed, and we use the homeland defense, which further doubles the attack speed. Thus, we have 8 times, not 8, we have 12x time increase in damage of the base Churchill, and just the base Churchill is really strong on level 20. So we have the strongest hero with the strongest buff, and we also have the Perma-Brew Alchemist, which further doubles, so it's 24 times stronger than the regular Churchill. Oh, this is insanity. So this hero easily annihilates all rounds from round 1 to round 100 on the medium game mode, and also Churchill did the almost impossible thing. I'm pretty sure his pop count was 7.95 million pops out of 8.1 million. So this hero is a hero out of heroes. I'm pretty sure this is the highest result out of all other heroes, but you're gonna see, because there are the worthy contenders together with this one, because I'm pretty sure that Adora and Sauda can compete with Churchill quite good, and you're gonna see if can the Churchill actually prove that he's the hero of heroes, or there will be other contenders that will dethrone this guy. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending what you think about this video. Tell me in the comments if you wanna hear more stories like these about the places I've been to or the other things from my life, and see you in the next one. Subscribe now.